Hello kids, welcome to episode 2 of Kids Place. We're going to focus on the theme I build, I create this week. I'm Mrs. Treherne.
And I'm Mrs. Day. Let's get started with our hello song. Hello friends, how are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor, boogie on down. Give a bump and turn around. Hello friends, how are you? I'm very happy to see you.
It is time for some conscious discipline. We're going to get ourselves ready with a star breath. And here's what we do. We smile, we take a deep breath in through our nose, and then we relax by breathing out through our mouth. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's smile, take a deep breath, and breathe out. Again, breathe in and out. Last one, smile, take a deep breath, and relax.
Always remember, I am safe. Keep breathing. I can handle this. And now we're ready to learn. Hello, everyone. Do you remember my friend Fanny Frog? Fanny, can you say hi?
Hi, everyone.
We're happy to have you here today. We're going to be learning about something really special today. Can you guess what it might be? Take a look at my board and see if you can figure out what we're going to be learning about today. That's right, we're going to be learning about shapes today. We're going to cover 4 different shapes today. I'm going to start with this one. Do you know what shape I have? What shape I have? What shape I have? Do you know what shape I have? What shape is in my hand? Let's take a look at this shape, Franny and friends. We're going to count how many sides it has. Well, I'm going to start. Ready? It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners or vertices. Fanny, do you know what this shape is called?
Is it a square?
It is a square. Great job, Fanny. Okay, we're going to write about a square. Let me think of a sentence. Why don't we write about how many sides a square has? Fanny, do you remember how many sides a square had?
Yes, it has 4.
4 sides. So let's write the sentence. Squares have 4 sides. Oh my goodness. Franny, do you notice something about our sentence? A lot of our words in our sentence have the same sound at the beginning. Listen, squares have 4 sides. What sound do you hear in there, Franny? We hear a lot of sound. That's right. Okay, Franny, you're going to help me write this sentence, and then maybe we'll see all those sounds in our sentence. Okay, Franny, like always, where do we always start our sentence?
On the left.
On the left. Wait, is this my left or is this my left? Show me
Oh,
what.
over here,
You're
Mrs. Day.
Right, Fanny. Okay, and I'm always going to start my sentence with a capital letter. Squares have, oh, what's that? What's that sound, Franny? Do you remember? That's
H.
the first sound. Very good. Squares have 4, and there's that sound again, sides.
S.
It's an S. 4 sides. Look at that. Look at all these S's. Squares and sides. That sound S. What goes at the end of my sentence, Fanny?
A period.
A period at the end. And if we were really excited about it, then what would we put?
That's called an exclamation
An
point.
exclamation point. If we were really excited about squares having 4 sides, we would do an exclamation point. It looks like this. Okay, let's count how many words are in our sentence. Ready, Fanny?
Ready?
1, 2, 3,
three,
4. And I forgot to put the number, so let's do that one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, you guys. Squares have 4 sides. All right, let's take a look at another shape. Do you know what shape I have? What shape I have? What shape I have? Do you know what shape I have? What shape is in my hand? It has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 points or vertices. Franny, friends, can you tell me what this one is?
Is it a triangle?
It's a triangle. All right, we have 2 more. Ooh, this one's tricky. Do you know what shape I have? What shape I have? What shape I have? Do you know what shape I have? What shape is in my hands? This one is tricky, friends. Can I count how many sides it has? This one has a curvy line that just keeps going and going. It doesn't have any points or vertices. What is this one called?
It's a circle.
It is a circle. Great job, Franny. All right, we have one more shape that we're going to talk about today. Sing the song with me. Do you know what shape I have? What shape I have? What shape I have? Do you know what shape I have? What shape is in my hand? Now wait a second, friends. This one looks a lot like this one. It has, let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 corners or vertices, which is exactly the same as this one. This one was a square, but there's something different about this one. Let's take a look. Can you tell what the difference is between these two? Yeah. If we look really closely, this one has 2 sides that are longer and 2 that are shorter. Franny, do you know what we call this one?
This is tough.
It is really hard.
Is it a rectangle?
It is a rectangle. Great job, Franny. All right, friends, I have some shapes up here on my board. We're going to look at each one. We looked at a square today. We looked at a triangle. We looked at a circle, and we looked at a rectangle. Let's take a look at all the shapes that I have on my board. I'm going to hold them up, and we're going to decide, are they squares, triangles, circles, or rectangles? Okay, this is the first one. It has curvy lines that just keep going. It must be a circle. I'm going to put it right there, and we're going to make a line of all of our circles. This one has 4 sides, but 2 are bigger and 2 are smaller. It must be a rectangle. Franny, you're so good at this. Okay. What about, I'm going to try and choose a different one. Ooh, this one's nice. This one has 3 sides and 3 points. This must be a
Triangle.
A triangle. And the last one, I'm going to leave this one right here actually because it fits perfectly there. This one has 4 equal sides. That means that all 4 sides are exactly the same. So this one is...
It's a square.
It is a square. Okay, I'm going to hold them up and I want you to shout out what the shape is, boys and girls. Okay, here's this one. Yep, it's a triangle. I'm going to put it right here in this line. All right, here's the next one. Curvy lines that just don't stop. It's a circle. Okay, this one's a little tricky. Here's this tricky shape again. If we can take a really close look at it, it looks like a square, but these sides are a little bit longer, so it must be, what is this one, Franny?
Rectangle.
It's a rectangle. I'm going to put it right here in line with my rectangle. Okay, this one has 3 sides. What is it called? A triangle, that's right. Okay, I have a couple more here, friends. Both of these ones are circles. That's right. Okay, I'm going to grab two more that look the same. They have 4 sides, but 2 are longer and 2 are shorter. That's right, they're rectangles. Oh, let's see how many I can fit up here. Okay, we are almost there. I've got a lot of shapes up here, Franny. Okay. Lines that just keep going. There. What are they, Franny? Curvy lines? Go round and round?
Circle.
Circles. That's right. Okay. These ones have 4 sides that are all the same. Here, Franny, I'm sorry if you can't see those. See those, Franny? Do you see them, boys and girls? What are these ones? They have 4 sides. They're all the same.
Square.
Squares. Oh, I don't have very many squares up here. Okay. This one is like a square except for 2 sides are longer.
I know it.
What is it, Franny?
A rectangle.
It is a rectangle. And we have 2 more down here. This is our last shapes. They have 3 sides and 3 corners.
Can I say it?
Yes, you can.
Triangle.
They're triangles. All right, boys and girls, I want to count and see how many circles I have, how many rectangles I have, how many triangles, and how many squares. Do you guys think you can help me count? Let's get started. Ready? We're going to start with circles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 circles. And boys and girls, I want to point out that when you are counting something, you want to make sure that you put your finger on it and you only say 1 number for each object. So let's practice that again with the rectangles. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 rectangles. Okay, the next one is a triangle. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 triangles. All right, here's our last one. Let's count how many squares we have. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 squares. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to ask a really important question. Well, and frogs. I'm sorry, Fanny. Let's see. If I want to compare our numbers, that means I want to see which one has the most and which one has the least. Boys and girls, which shape has the most? We can see up here. It is the circles because they have 6, and 6 is the biggest number. Let's see which one has the least. That's right, it's 4. 4 is the lowest or the least amount. Wasn't that so much fun, Franny?
Yes, I love it.
Boys and girls, a great activity that you can do at home is to look around your house and find some different shapes. You could find something rectangular like a tissue box. You could find something square like maybe you have a magnet or a piece of paper or even a coaster on your table. Let's think of something that could be a triangle like a hanger. And I'm sure there's lots of things that are circular around your house, like the end of this marker, maybe a ball.
Mrs. Day.
Have you thought of something, Franny?
Look at my dress. What do you see?
She has polka dots. There's circles on her dress. Boys and girls, you could go around your home today and you could collect things that are different shaped and you can sort them just like we sorted our shapes today.
Hello kids, we are ready for the Achieve segment of our show today, and we're going to have a special story called the Do Nothing Machine. And let's think about what the word machine is. A machine is something that has several parts that we use to do a job. And there's another word that comes up in this book that we're going to read today, and that's inventor. An inventor is somebody who creates something new. So we're going to have some fun with that word a little bit later today. Our guest reader today is Mrs. Woodley. She's a special friend from St. Mary's County Public Schools. She'll be sharing our story, The Do Nothing Machine, today.
Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Woodley and I work with the Title I office. Today I have the opportunity to read a book to you, and it's called The Do Nothing Machine. Do nothing. My goodness, I'm sure everybody is pretty busy right now, but this book is just going to tell you a little bit of how you can use your imagination to build something that really doesn't even matter what you do. It's all in your imagination. So let's begin. The title, The Do Nothing Machine, and it's written by Sharon McDonald. The story begins, no blueprints or plans, a rhyming account of a child's two hands. It's a story about John, the inventor of things. He made a machine from wood, nails, and strings. Look at all these things John has down here. He marked his machine with letters galore. He couldn't write words since he was only 4. With all kinds of tools, John spent long hours reworking, remaking, and adding tall towers. John's getting busy. I like this. When friends asked John, "What does it do?" "Nothing," he said. "I'm not even through." The do-nothing machine, John named it one day after months of adding and taking away. The fun was in building, not getting through. It was not important what the do-nothing machine could do. So gather together the best that you can find and make a do-nothing machine from ideas in your mind. And that's the end of the story. It's talking about the do-nothing machine. Thank you.
It's time to create. Wasn't that a great story, The Do Nothing Machine?
That was really cool.
Thank you, Mrs. Woodley, for sharing that with us today. Now we are ready, because remember last week, I asked you to collect some things from home, some recyclables. I cleaned out my recycle bin and I brought in all kinds of things so that we can build our own Do Nothing machine. And since you taught us about shapes today, can we talk about the shapes of the objects I brought? And then we'll get started.
That sounds great.
All right, well, I have this lid. Curvy lines. What is it, Mrs. Day?
It's a circle.
And I have something else that has curvy lines. The bottom of this can.
Yep. And this yogurt container looks like a circle. What else?
I have another lid.
Ooh,
Oh, and one of our attaching materials, our tape.
very cool. It's a lot of circles.
I found more.
2 more.
Our tubes. And what other shapes did you do today?
We talked about rectangles, so 2 sides are longer and 2 are shorter. Let's take a look at this. We see the top, there's 2 sides longer and 2 sides shorter. That's a rectangle.
How about that box over there in the bottom?
Oh, let's take a look at it this way. What do you guys think? That's right, it's a rectangle too.
My gum?
Your gum is a
My
rectangle.
box of gum? Okay.
Very cool.
The side of this container.
Oh, I see another shape on this container. Boys and girls, do you see that other shape right here in the top? Look at the hole. What shape is that? Yeah, it's a triangle.
And I saw another shape on this container. Look at the bottom of it. All 4 sides are the same.
It's
What
a
is it?
square. This one has all the shapes that we learned about today. It's got the circle for the top, a triangle on the side, a rectangle, and a square.
Wow, that's pretty
That
cool.
is really cool.
All right, what else?
Let's see. Can we find another triangle maybe?
I don't know, Mrs. Day.
I'm
That's
not
a tough one.
I'm not seeing a lot of triangles. This is a rectangle, but we could turn it into a triangle.
Show us how.
I'm gonna fold it. And so now it's a square. Do you guys see that? But if I take it and I fold it at a diagonal,
Ooh.
it turns into a triangle. Isn't
That
cool?
was a creative way to make a triangle.
It was. Are you ready to be creative with our items today?
I'm ready.
So we can get started on making a do-nothing machine.
Okay, so we're going to take many pieces and we're going to create a machine. I would like to start with that big box.
Okay.
I think that would be a good foundation to start us out on the bottom.
What other things might we need, Mr. Hearn, in order to build our do-nothing machine? We have all our items, but we want to make sure that we can secure or attach things to our box. She's ready.
I have tape, and I brought different kinds of tape. And I have some fancy tape. I have this kind of tape. And then I have
Yeah, we've got some scotch tape here.
the see-through tape, the transparent tape.
Oh, we have another thing over there, Mr. Hearn.
Oh, and another good thing to attach with is glue. I know a lot of boys and girls use glue sticks because they're easy and they're not messy, but this glue is a little stronger, and when you're attaching materials, it's good to use. And I have a tip for at home.
Okay.
Now, it's tough for kids to close these glue bottles, and then it gets stuck and it won't work very well. So I took a Sharpie and I made a smiley face. I made the eyes and the nose on the cap and the smile on the bottom. So I know that when it's closed, it's matched up. And then
what a cool
when I'm starting to glue, if I put it away like this, I know that it's not secure and it's not going to be safe for next time to use. So I have to match it up and I know it's closed and ready to put away.
What a cool trick.
Okay, so what shall we do to get started? This is a time when you use your imagination. So you can put anything you want together. I'm going to start with some tape, and I'm going to make my do-nothing machine tall.
Oh, I like that. It's like a tower.
Now, sometimes these things
no.
happen. Now, I'm going to have to try again. Maybe I need a second piece of tape.
Okay.
And it's still a little wobbly, so I'm going to make it really secure and put tape on every side.
That's a good idea.
What do you think we should do next, Mrs. Day?
Maybe, let's see what I've got here. I like these little tab things. And I just kind of want to poke them in the side. Can I
Okay.
do that?
You
Can
can
I
do whatever
poke 'em
your
in the side? I'm gonna
imagination
stick
tells
'em
you.
In these little slits.
Ooh, it's
either
kind of looking three-dimensional.
Like little ears or something.
Good idea.
Okay.
I like these shiny wrappers. Where can we put those?
Well,
Give it some color.
like put them on the side?
As a good design?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tape them there, or you could glue it.
Okay. I'm going to get ready with my glue. Shall we do a blue one somewhere?
Yeah.
All right, this could be tricky. I'm going to have to... Oh, and I try to remember, when I'm using glue, I could use a puddle, but guess what happens? It drips out and it makes a mess.
It does
And
make
it
a
gets
big
all
mess.
over the table and all over my clothes. So I try to remember just a dot, not a lot. But this paper is not very thick or very heavy, so I'm not going to need a lot. But if I was gluing something big and heavy, maybe a little bit more than a dot.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to put it here. Does that look okay?
I like it.
Okay. You know what? We have a special class that did this project, and that's Miss Butner's class at Oakville Elementary School. Her pre-K students worked in their classroom. They took all of their special materials and they created their own do-nothing machines. And we have some video clips and photographs to share with you. Take a look.
you so much to Miss Butner's class for letting us explore and see those amazing Do Nothing machines today. Friends, don't forget to look around your house and see what kind of shapes you can find.
And to continue with our I Build, I Create theme, next week we're going to create something with food, healthy foods that is. I'd like you to bring things like pretzel sticks, apple chunks, cherry tomatoes, grapes, cheese cubes, pineapples, and broccoli.
Boys and girls, if you decide to make your own Do Nothing machines, we'd love to see them. You can snap a picture and have Mom and Dad send it to the email address on the screen.
Remember, you can reach us at Channel 96 or SMCPS YouTube. It's time to say goodbye.
It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink your eye. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. Bye, friends.
Until next time.